center seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. And now we take a brief check at the match. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from White?
Well, the big thing is he's one of the top playmakers in the league. So he's got great court vision, accurate passing. He understands his teammates and their strengths and weaknesses. So always creating good shot opportunities for his club.
No question about it. I mean, when you talk about bruisers, that's his game. I mean, he's put that time in the weight room, and guess what? Now he's putting that strength and muscle to use.
Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a loss to the Charlotte Bobcats.
You know, it's a little bit surprising that the game got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference.
Now Richardson, after the missed three from Thomas. Richardson dishes to Moultrie. Misses from short range. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Monty Williams. I asked him which player he was most worried about, and his answer was immediate: Rajon Rondo. He said Rondo's ability to take control of games with his defense and his playmaking make it tough to mitigate what he can do on the floor. We'll see if he has something up his sleeve, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
And Moultrie kicks to Richardson. 76ers moving the ball around. Thomas passes to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. Misses off the left iron.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that. Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Now here's no...
What a throwdown there, man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Martin?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Rondo passes to... Offensive rebound.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Now, here's Thomas. 8 points his last outing. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Gets it to go. Captain Clutches got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more that shot off.
That drops.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Thomas dishes to Moultrie. Back to Thomas. On the wing, Jason Richardson. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Celtics trail by 5. The pass to Captain Clutch. Fires from deep. Shot no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Well, they split the season series a year ago. These two teams were very evenly matched. And excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
And White kicks to Thomas. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
He's knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Olenek is checked in for Boston. From downtown, the shot's good from Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got 9 points. Both of them would love to surprise people. Maybe work their way up into contention for one of the lower seeds.
You're right. They'd like to, but neither team has fared well at all in this conference. They've both pretty much been bottom feeders.
Richardson, good.
Right back at you. The immediate points back. Trading punches. That's how you answer.
Captain Clutch. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Richardson off a pick from Thomas. Richardson, no luck. Celtics trail by 3. Gibson a screen. From outside the arc, the shot's good from Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got 15.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his point.
And the Celtics making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Richardson with the screen for Thomas. Back to White. Outside Thomas. Upside Thomas. Lets it go from 11. And that is good. Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, deny those looks.
Back to Richardson. They get the rebound. There's Noel. Excellent D from Olenek. The Celtics with the lead to Captain Clutch. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Captain Clutch has got 20 points. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Richardson with it, now guarded by Brad. Richardson the pass to Thomas. Back to Richardson. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Olenek.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Jacks up a 3. That's blocked. And he recovers. They get it again. And they just couldn't make it. Thomas dishes to Richardson. Uses the glass to drop it in. White's got 6 points. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Taking a look at Boston. Season well. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Bryce White is out there with Richardson. Then it's Carter Williams. Then there's Arnett Moultrie. Here's Captain Clutch. Last time 45 points for him. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Carter Williams, 3. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kev. Captain Clutch, in their last time out against the Bucks, just played phenomenal. He finished with 45 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something.
It really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Richardson kicks to Carter Williams. He feeds it to White. Clock at 6. Now, here's Richardson. T right on him.
Defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%, so when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up line last season.
Good on the second free throw. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Captain Clutch. The feed to Olynyk. He passes to Captain Clutch. Throws it from outside. Captain Clutch has got 26.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Park. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Rob jumps up, and there's the dunk to finish it off.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
All by himself. Here's Rondo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, you can say a lot of good things about him, Kevin, but maybe the best is that he just makes his players better. The guys around him, his leadership. He just knows how to get the most out of the guys on his squad.
And that's not all there is to say about him, Steve. I mean, he also is a master of the pick and roll. Get the ball in his hands and set a screen for him, and there will be an easy bucket after.
The 76ers trail by 11. Thomas with the ball. Right now averaging 17 points a game. To the inside. And they get it.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Captain Clutch passes to Rondo. Captain Clutch is covered by Sessions. No good from Captain Clutch. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And Anderson gets it to go. Here's Rondo. 8 points his last outing. Here's the pass to Captain Clutch. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 31 points for Captain Clutch.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
The 76ers trail by 12. And here's Sessions. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. There's the dish to Anderson. Pass to Sessions. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas goes in. And it's no. Celtics leading by 12. And stolen by White. And now Philadelphia on the break. And that one's good. Sessions.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Boston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. This is to Anderson. Feeds to Sessions. He kicks it to Thomas. Passes it to Sessions. Down low. Noel dishes to Sessions. Fires the 3. That's good. Sessions has got 5.
You know, even though he doesn't really have a long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down.
Boston, no good that time either. The 76ers trail by 7. And White kicks to Sessions. Back to White. Out to Sessions. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's Anderson with the drive. He dishes it to Thomas. Offline with his 3.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. Well, offensively, he's taken a solid and just built on it here in the second.
Kicks it to Sessions. Back to Thomas. Right side Thomas. He feeds it to Sessions. Pass to Anderson. The dish to Sessions. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Anderson passes to Noel. Moves back up. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Olin. Celtics leading by 9. A 3-ball. No good from Captain Clutch. Philadelphia has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And White kicks to Sessions. He passes to Noel. And it's Bradley with the rebound. His 4th rebound in this one. Here's Captain Clutch. Nice touch on the bank shot. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Sessions dishes to Thomas. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the jam by Rajon Rondo.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Wide, a screen on Bradley. Here's Sessions. Gets the bucket. Sessions has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
That's good. And the Celtics lead by 13. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game. It just happens on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Anderson right side. Another shot. That ball. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Anderson's got his second basket of the game. Captain Clutch. No good on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports. The games are starting to take on.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the lovely and historic city of Boston, Massachusetts.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Captain Clutch. 37 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's getting hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Boston. Speedy backcourt of Rondo and Bradley. Taj Gibson is out there with Captain Clutch, and it's Bass in at the center. Al Richardson. Back to Thomas. Lock at 6. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. Take a look at Captain Clutch, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics leading by 12. Rondo passes to Captain Clutch. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throw. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. For Boston, they have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Both free throws good from Captain Clutch.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
The 76ers trail by 14. Noel sets a screen for Richardson. Outside, White. There's the feed to Thomas. The pass to Richardson. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Here's Captain Clutch. Money. Captain Clutch has got 44.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Richardson kicks to White. Back to Richardson. And the 76ers get it back. And that one's good. Noel.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Celtics leading by 11 from past the arc. The shot's good from Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got 47 points.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
The thing about him is that he's got a lot of guts. I mean, a lot of courage. He'll be the first one to step into the lane and draw a charge, even if it might get him a little beat up.
Richardson against Bradley. Now here's Moultrie. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it, and Gibson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So it's the Celtics now. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. No good from Captain Clutch.
Even he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
White dishes to Moultrie, and he slams it one-handed. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity card to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Noel passes to Richardson. Right back with their own three-pointer. Richardson's got 12 in the game. Here's Captain Clutch. And White with the block. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Thomas, he's covered by Rondo. Thomas kicks to White. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. On deep. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Against Richardson. White. Backing down. That's short off the rim. Celtics leading by 12. Back to Gibson. And stolen by Richardson. White drives in. Here's Moultrie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Moultrie's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though. The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. First and fewest turnovers per game.
2 Reaves the dishes to Copeland. 157. Moultrie, the pass to Sessions. Dishes to Copeland. Pass to Sessions. Just 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Ramon Sessions. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
He took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Doubled by Copeland. Puts up the baby hook. Oh, and the whistle is blown in the play as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Wasn't sure we were going to see a call there, but the officials saw the concept in 2 free throws. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. Captain Clutch, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the 3 ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
Back to Gibson. Captain Clutch. And it's off from three-point range. And Copeland kicks to Sessions. Feeds it to Moultrie. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Moultrie's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Captain Clutch passes to Bass. From deep three-point range, the arc and then some. 56 points for Captain Clutch.
Wow. What can you say?
And Sessions gets to Ariza. Master to Moultrie. He dishes it to Sessions. Ariza outside. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. That's 7 points for Ariza.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Captain Clutch. It's rebounded by Copeland. Copeland's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He kicks it to Sessions. And here's the fast break. Ahead. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Vasquez has got 10.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Here's Sessions. 11 points in the game. Here's to Roman. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Here's Captain Clutch. No good. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit.
Coming up this Thursday, January 5th.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The 76ers trail by 15. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Royce White is out there with Noel. Then it's Richardson. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. Captain Clutch. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ireland. Slammed home. He draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Brandon Bass. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little...
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not? All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Kicks it to Thomas. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Bass has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Coach. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now the dish to Richardson. This one for 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. Celtics leading by 18. There's Captain Clutch. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thomas. Back to White. Outside for Thomas. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home.
Yeah, a lot of good matchups around the league. The one that I have my eye on is definitely the Miami Heat matchup.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
That one goes. Count. 64 points for Captain Clutch.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load.
He feeds it to Richardson. There's the triple. Second shot opportunity. And it's Noel missing.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Arnett Moultries checked in for Philadelphia. Thomas up top, guarded by Bradley. Offensive rebound. And another shot. Moultrie, that's good.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. Stayed with that play from start to finish.
Pass to White. Uncovered. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Clutch. And it's sent back by Richardson. Now the 76ers on the break. Thomas is running. He passes to Noel. Here's Moultrie. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Moultrie's got 10 points in just the second half. Boston leading by 14. Here's Captain Clutch. And Moultrie comes to help. Bradley passes to Captain Clutch. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Thomas dishes to Richardson. Back to Thomas. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the shot.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Offside Thomas. Now here's Noel. And White kicks to Thomas. Here's Noel. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
They're forcing the ball inside.
Now the defense has been brutal here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The first one falls. Ross is checked in for the Celtics. Both free throws good from Captain Clutch. The 76ers trail by 14. The shot by Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
Not normally make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Richardson, no luck. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. No good from Captain Clutch.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Absolutely
filth, and the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
Yeah, I hope he keeps that one again.
Thomas with the ball. And there's the pass to Richardson. Guarded by Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Fades. Here's Moultrie. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Ross. Celtics leading by 16. Pulls it from the elbow. The shot's good from Captain Clutch.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Clark, they've been looking.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Richardson kicks to White. And there's the feed to Thomas. Nailed from three-point land.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He jumped center stage now.
Gets it to go.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Celtics making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Bradley against Richardson. And the shot is good. Celtics leading by 15. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. And Philadelphia has possession. Guarded by Bradley. Richardson kicks to White. White gets the screen from Moultrie to Moultrie. Dishes it to Richardson. 5 on the clock. Thomas goes in. Rebound Boston. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Captain Clutch. It's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Great second half. He came out of that locker room ready to play.
The 76ers trailed by 19. Richardson with it. Out guarded by Bradley. Thomas dishes to White. Back to Thomas. Another steal. And stolen by White. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Captain Clutch. Oh, good on the triple. Philadelphia shooting about 42% so far. Outside Thomas. Outside Thomas. Moultrie, the pass to Noel. Rejected by Brooks.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
Back to Bradley. Passes it to Captain Clutch. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Philadelphia shooting 32% in the 4th, perhaps looking a bit tired. Noel sets a screen for Richardson. Outside for Thomas. It's a halt for run, and that one's good.
That's more like it. It's 9 points for him coming off 3-pointers in this half.
There's Captain Clutch. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. "36 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Carter Williams kicks to Noel. Feeds to Carter Williams. He dishes it to Copeland. Pocket Ford hits the bucket.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Fades back. They get it back. Here's Captain Clutch. A three off the mark. And James Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Good underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
And that one's good.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Here's Captain Clutch. Off target with that shot. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Carter and Morrisburg, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Captain Clutch.